You're lying in bed, finally still, and it arrives. The email you didn't send, the call you didn't make, the thing you left half done. It loops. It won't let you rest. Meanwhile, the dozen things you finished today have vanished from your mind completely, leaving no trace. This is not random, and it's not just anxiety. Your brain treats a finished task and an unfinished one in fundamentally different ways, and the unfinished ones get a hook that digs in and won't release until something changes. Once you understand that hook, you can finally pull it out. The story behind this begins in a Vienna cafe in the 1920s. A psychologist named Bluma Zeigarnik noticed something strange about the waiters. They could hold long, complicated orders in their heads perfectly, but only until the food was delivered and the bill was paid. The moment the table settled up, the waiter forgot the entire order, as if it had been wiped. Completed, gone. Still open, held with total clarity. Intrigued, Zeigarnik took this into the lab. She gave people a series of small tasks and interrupted them partway through half of them. Afterward, she asked what they remembered. The result was striking enough to earn her name. People remembered the interrupted tasks far better than the ones they'd finished, roughly twice as often. Not the tasks that were harder, or more interesting, or more recent. Simply the ones left open. Cutting a task off before completion burned it into memory, while finishing a task seemed to hand the mind permission to let it fade. That single finding revealed something profound about how you work. Your memory isn't a neutral recording of your day. It's weighted, deliberately, toward whatever you haven't closed. Here's what's happening under the hood. When you start a task, your brain opens a kind of loop, a little background process that holds tension until the goal is reached. That tension is not a bug. It's a reminder system, a mental sticky note that keeps nagging so you don't abandon things halfway. As long as the loop is open, part of your attention stays quietly assigned to it, humming in the background. Finish the task, and the loop closes. The tension discharges, the sticky note falls away, and your mind releases the memory because it no longer needs to hold it. Unfinished means the alarm keeps ringing. Now imagine that every unfinished thing in your life, the unanswered text, the half-written report, the awkward conversation you never resolved, the project you keep meaning to start, each one opened its own loop and never closed it. That's exactly what happens. You're not carrying one open task. You're carrying dozens, each holding a thin thread of attention, all humming at once. This is why you can feel exhausted and scattered without having done anything at all. Your mind is running too many background processes, and every open loop is a small, constant drain on the same limited pool of attention you need for the thing in front of you. It's the reason you can sit down to relax and feel a vague, restless guilt with no obvious source. That's the hum of a dozen half-open tasks, none loud enough to name, all loud enough to keep you from ever fully settling. The drain isn't dramatic. It's a slow leak, running in the background of everything you do. Notice when the loops get loudest, the moment you stop. All day, the noise and motion of doing things drowns them out. But the instant you lie down, the distractions fall away and the open loops finally have the stage to themselves. There's nothing left to mask them, so they surge forward, every unfinished thing, demanding attention at once, precisely when you can do nothing about any of it. This is why the tired mind still won't switch off. It's not betraying you. It's running its reminder system on schedule. You've just removed everything that was covering the sound. This same mechanism is why you binge shows against your own will. A good episode doesn't end at a resting point. It ends mid-crisis, mid-question, loop wide open. Your brain, unable to tolerate the unresolved tension, pushes you into the next episode just to close it. Advertisers, songwriters, and storytellers have always known this. An unfinished melody begs for its final note. A question left hanging pulls you forward. The cliffhanger isn't entertainment tricking you. It's the Zeigarnik effect, the same open-loop tension that keeps you up at night, deliberately switched on to hold your attention hostage. There's a painful twist here. An open loop doesn't just remind you a task exists. It makes the task feel larger, heavier, more urgent than it really is. The report you haven't started looms like a mountain in your mind, and the dread of it grows the longer it stays open. But this is a distortion. The tension is a signal about incompleteness, not about difficulty. Very often the thing you've been carrying for a week, dreading, replaying, would take 15 minutes to actually finish. The weight was never the work. The weight was the open loop, and it charged you interest every single day you left it running. So how do you quiet a mind full of ringing alarms? The obvious way is to finish things. And yes, completing even one small task delivers a real hit of relief as its loop finally closes. But you can't finish everything at once. And here's the surprising part researchers discovered. You don't have to. Your brain will release the tension if you simply make a concrete plan for when and how you'll do it. Not a vague, I should deal with that. A specific, tomorrow at 9, at my desk, I'll write the first paragraph. A trusted plan tells the loop it's handled, and the nagging quiets almost as if the task were done. This is the real power of writing things down. When you dump every open task out of your head and onto a list with a next step for each, you're not just organizing, you're closing loops. You're telling your brain, one by one, this is captured, you can stop holding it. That's why a full to-do list can feel like a weight lifting rather than added pressure. The alarms go silent because the mind trusts the paper to remember. The tasks aren't done, but the loops are parked, and your attention comes flooding back to the present. Do this before bed, and you hand the night back to yourself. Here's the part almost no one uses. The same tension that torments you can be pointed the other way, on purpose. Ernest Hemingway famously stopped writing each day mid-sentence. In the middle of a scene, he knew how to finish, because an open loop pulls you back. The next morning, he didn't face a blank page. He faced an itch to close what he'd left hanging. You can do the same with anything you struggle to start. Leave a task deliberately unfinished at an easy point, and the Zeigarnik tension becomes a hook that drags you back to the desk. Starting is the hardest part of any task, so use the open loop to make stopping the thing that pulls you in. So the thoughts that circle when you finally lie down aren't a sign that something is wrong with you. They're open loops, doing exactly what they evolved to do, refusing to let you forget what isn't finished. The fix isn't to force them out or finish everything tonight. It's to give each one a real next step, so your mind can trust it's handled and let go. Because you were never meant to hold all of it in your head at once. You were meant to close the loop, or make a plan good enough that your brain finally believes you will.